Jean Michel Cuisine Studio, Tropicana from the French Culinary School in Kuala Lumpur. Today we are going to see the potato and leek chowder. Okay, we call it in French potage parmentier. It's the first soup and the first dish I learned when I joined the hotel school. What I need for this one is simple. I need leek. I take the white part of the leek. The reason why is not so much for the flavor, but it's definitely for the color. I want a soup that will be white. The first thing I have to do is to take my butter, of course, because here I'm going to put, of course, some cream after that. My butter is melting slowly. Meanwhile, I'm going to cut my leek because I want it to cook faster. Alors, this type of cut, we call it paysan style because it's something very rough. I'm going to sweat it and after blend it. Alors, in order to sweat properly, we need to put it at the low heat. In this case, I use butter. I don't want to burn my butter. And I will put a lid. Now, I will cut my second leek. See, I can go fast. And roughly, take a few seconds. Putting lid while sweating are the pros and cons. The perfect sweating of the vegetable definitely will be a lid. However, when I put my lid, I cannot control if my leeks are burning or not. You see here, the steam is coming out. Basically, the longer and the lower the temperature, the better. In this case here, it may take a few minutes. And now my leeks can really smell the taste of the leek. I'm going to add the water. Not everybody can make the chicken stock at home. You have the alternative here. You can use water. You can use vegetable stock. Or in this case here, I'm going to use the convenience chicken stock. And I will put around 10 grams. Here is 20 grams per liter. This one is the best stock and the cleanest stock that you can find in the market, not only in Malaysia, but everywhere in the world. This one I will stir a little bit. I'm going to increase the heat now. This one is boiling. I'm going to cut my potatoes. Also, here the size does not matter. What is important is to have the potato at the same size in order to get the same cooking time. I will try to cook it, in this case, a little bit smaller. Why? Because it's going to cook faster and it will reduce the time of cooking of my soup. Once I cut my potato, I put back in the water to wash the starch. Now I'm going to throw away the water. Try to wash again a little bit my potato. In this soup, I'm not going to put any starch or whatever. The thickening agent is coming from my potato. And after, I will just cook. Don't think that in this case, the longer you will cook the soup, the better. No, the soup will be ready when your vegetables are cooked. That's it. Now I will wait here 20 minutes. Okay, while my soup is cooking, I'm going to make my oil. I will do a green oil. It's just a technique. In this case, I use a chive. It can be parsley, basil, or whatever. The technique is the same. I will cut it roughly. And I will put it in my blender and I will use, in this case, oil, corn oil, olive oil, whatever you want. You have to put enough oil to cover the blade. After that, I put the cover. And after, put it in a fine strainer. Don't press too much, we'll let it go through by itself. Eventually I can use it straight like that. I don't need to strain. Of course, in a restaurant we like it to have it fine. And now I'm going to discard this one. And here is my oil. It has been more than 15 minutes. See, according to the kind of potato you are putting, you have to check if our potato are cooked. You can see here, my potato are cooked, meaning here my soup is ready. And I'm going to use a handheld blender and I will try to go slowly. Normally in a restaurant we are going to strain it in case there is some big lumps of potato or leeks or whatever. But I check here, my soup is almost ready. In my soup I'm going to add a little bit of cream. Here I put 100 ml. You have seen the color of my soup. I didn't stir yet. My soup is a bit yellowish. And now, here, going to my soup is coming white. Now I will put my vinegar. Here is around, I have to put around 1 tablespoon. We consider this soup as the mother soup. There you can put corn inside. You can put a lot of things. Now it's finished. I'm going to bring back to a boil. A soup shouldn't be too thick. A soup is not a sauce. I'm going to pour into a bowl, a big one. And after that, I will put some flavoring and some coloring, some drop of oil to get a contrast. Here is the potato and leek chowder. Bon appétit!